Sharon H here, and in today's video I'm going to be discussing 8 things you should always keep secret. Just remember, everything in this video is coming from my own perspective and viewpoint. Take what advice you want and let the rest slide right off of you like Teflon. Let's do this. Get a life experience and my fair share of numbnuts over the years. I've definitely learned that the less you openly divulge, the better off you are. Of course, there are exceptions with sharing with your nearest and dearest, yada yada. But some things are best kept well guarded from public knowledge. Best kept from social media, where you have no control who becomes privy to your personal business. Because people can be shady as fuck. Smiling to your face whilst divulging your info through screenshots to those who have sweeter fate right to be privy to your business or whatsoever. So buckle up, buttercups, and let's get this whip cracking, yeah? Number 1, your next move. Okay, get me out with this one. I think it's okay sometimes to share your overall goal with others, as it can help you stay on track. Keep yourself accountable and so on. But I also know with most things, you're best holding your cards close to your chest. Because the percentage of people that want to see you win will often be superseded by those who don't want to see you win. Some may argue this, but personally, I beg to differ. Funny thing is, strangers will often want to see you win, more so than those you know or have known. Some people seem to have this notion, well, in my experience, that if you shine or succeed, that it somehow means that they can't. Which, of course, is absolute bullshit. And it's often those close to your inner circle, or were once close to your inner circle, that want to see you succeed the least. Also, by not sharing your next move, you can freely move at your own desire and pace without fear of judgment or anyone trying to undermine you or beat you to the punch by stealing your ideas. People do that, you know. Screw them. Number 2, your problems. Okay, so we've all heard the saying, a problem shared is a problem halved, yeah? Well, of course, when you're sharing with someone that you know that you can trust completely, or someone completely impartial, this can certainly be true. But when you are sharing your problems openly for anyone to take in, this is when you can be erring on the side of danger. Whether we like it or not, many won't give a rat's ass about our problems because they got their own to contend with. But there are always the kinds that will relish in you having them, relishing in the fact that they may be able to further add to them. Trust me, not everyone on your friend list or following you is your friend. And trust me, a problem shared can soon become a problem twisted and turned to suit others' narratives. I used to be an open book. I used to be so trusting and tell people way too much. And without fail, there was always someone chomping at the bit to twist and turn it to use it against me. Your problems can fast become bigger problems because listening ears can often come with big running gobs. Tell them nothing. Number 3, your innermost secret. I'm sure there's not many of us that don't have a secret here or there, yeah? Not necessarily shady or underhanded, but just personal to us and no one else's bloody business. The second we start divulging our secrets, the second they are no longer that. Divulging your secrets can leave you wide open to the snakes of this world. And often we don't even know who these snakes are until their venom all but destroys us. The more we respect ourselves and our own boundaries, the more we will learn to keep others on a need-to-know basis. Understanding that for the most part, most people need to know sweeter fay about our business. Getting that through your noggin? Number 4, other people's secrets. This is a huge one that can come back to bite you and bite you hard. I think many of us in our younger years may have made the mistake of confiding in the wrong person when another has trusted us their confidence. I'm not gonna lie, I used to be easily led and easily swayed. I trusted too easily and not only got burned myself, but stupidly, immaturely burned others with it. I learned the hard way that if a person confides in you and you break that trust, unless it's a case of protecting someone from serious harm or a criminal matter, no matter how much you may need to get it off your chest or in the moment feel like you're doing the right thing, saying, just don't. Anyone deliberately trying to pry another's business from you, odds are it's coming with pure intent. And normally that intent is to throw you under a fucking bus. Don't even hint to another if someone has confided in you and trusted you with their secrets. Because so much can be lost in translation or twisted and turned to make you look like the most repugnant person. You have every right to openly share your own secrets should you choose. But if anyone has gifted you by sharing theirs with you, by sharing it with any other. Don't do that. Just shut your trap, yeah? It's your choice to be an open book with your own. But lock the book and throw away the key if entrusted with another's. Number 5, your good deed. I think today some people misconstrue humbleness for humble bragging. If you're giving to others or helping someone down on their luck, and you got to tell the world about it. Some may applaud your actions, but I think some may question whether you're being a little self-serving too. None of us know when the day could come that we ourselves need someone to lift us when we've hit rock bottom. And trust me, I know this well because I have been there. I know what it's like to go without, and I know what it's like to give to others. I've been bitten more times than I can count from mouths I've fed to. But not once have I ever felt the need to tell the whole world how much I'd given. I think it's awesome when someone buys a meal for someone homeless. It pays the difference for someone shopping when they've fallen short. But when fuckers film it and post it all over social media, get the fuck out of here. Can you imagine being that person who's going through the worst time of their life, then having a camera shoved in their face so some fuckwit creator can do some humble bragging? Get without glory hunting. Do for others what you would one day hope others would do for you should you find yourself struggling to make ends meet. No good deed goes unnoticed. Just don't broadcast it yourself. Number 6, your fears and weaknesses. Oh lordy, never tell anyone these because you'll be opening yourself up to have them used against you. The second some people become aware of your fears or weaknesses, or they'll go out of their way to exacerbate them any way they can. I remember when I first started this channel, I had a massive fear of the dislike button. Anyone disliking my videos would cause them and my channel to fail. Of course, I was open about this too. So yep, you can bet your ass that's exactly what some went out of their way to do. Multiple videos in quick succession over and over and over again. They knew nothing about YouTube, but clearly saw down liking my videos as a way to get at me. And of course it had nothing to do with my videos, because these grubs could skulk in the shadows, hitting that thumbs down, thinking they were sabotaging me. And initially, I thought they were too. Their petty, childish actions were in fact boosting my channel. I now see anyone down liking my videos in such a manner akin with a grown-ass adult hiding in the shadows, poking their tongue out at me. They know it's anonymous, so that's what the chicken shit need to feel brave. A trigger finger and anonymity. I don't take it as feedback, because if it were feedback, they wouldn't keep coming back. Someone dislikes my content, they would stay away. But when someone is fucking obsessed, they can't stay away. Moral to the story, there will be weak as piss vultures waiting to pounce if they think they can get at you some way, even when they're too daft to realize that they are in fact helping you. So keep your fears and your weaknesses to yourself and give them bloody nothing. Number 7, your uninvited opinion on other people's business. Nobody likes a know-all, know-nothing, and when it comes to other people's business and lives, I'm sure 2 bobs is asked for, then giving it will most likely go down like a fucking lead balloon. I know if anyone tries to force their opinions onto me about my life or business, then I'm going to fast give them and their opinions a wide berth. Especially if it's people that have never come close to walking a mile in my shoes. Or those young enough to be my own children. Even my own children, if they're over opinionated on situations that they themselves have not had to navigate or encounter. Unless we are invited to voice opinion on others' personal lives, then I'd personally zip it. Often we know nothing more than what they choose to show us, and often what they choose to show us is a far cry from their reality. Number 8, your family's dirty laundry. Whoa, when I see posts where others are putting down their own blood, especially when I know the other side of the story too. I don't know about you, but I find it tasteless and disturbing. Unless abhorrent or criminal, then in my opinion, what goes on behind closed doors should stay behind closed doors. And those who air their family's dirty laundry on loudspeaker, in my experience, usually have the grubbiest bloody boots. They can rubbish their own blood openly. Don't think for a minute they won't divulge your deepest, darkest if given the opportunity to. Nor don't think what they don't know they won't make up. There is always 3 sides to every story, but the one forever painting everyone else as the villain is, in my experience, often the real villain telling tall stories. We all have different beliefs, and we will all go through life choosing what we divulge differently in any given situation. But always be mindful of Chinese whispers. What they don't know can't hurt you or be twisted and turned in running mouths translations. If you found value in this video and you'd like to, please be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you for being here. Stay awesome. Now go get what's yours.